this potential new funding, this potential 50 billion in loans could help them there?
I think it can help them. There's no question. Especially, you have President Biden talking about another $255 million for ammunition, and that's really what they need. And that would include other things besides ammunition. It would be air defense, munitions, et cetera. That's very, very important. As to, winning the war, turning the tide, it doesn't appear that we're at that stage at all. It's really incremental. But I think we're at a moment where Russia is really fully comprehending that the Ukrainians are intent to take it to them. And that's another step in this war. And I think that's where you have a lot of nuclear threatening by Putin, et cetera. So I think we're kind of in a different stage.
Yeah, it does feel weighty and significant in that way. I do want to get your take, too, on that $50 billion in aid that I just mentioned, that U.S. officials are looking to make a deal with these other G7 leaders to send that to Ukraine. But they want to use profits from these frozen Russian assets. What do you think about that?
Well, this is another big debate because the United States, in fact, President Biden is pushing very strongly right now before the meeting of the G7 that's coming up, I think, June 13th. He is pushing to be able to, it's a little complicated, but to be able to use the interest from those assets that are held in financial institutions in the West, primarily in Europe, use them to help the Ukrainians out. Now, how you do that is a little more complex. It appears what they're going to say is give them a loan or give them maybe loans